Squid Game Season 3. Now, I know I didn't react to Squid Game Season 2 for you guys, but I did see all of Squid Game Season 2. It was pretty awesome. Like, it was something that I felt was better than Season 1. I don't feel like it had the same amount of entertainment value as Season 1 did, but the characterization was, in my personal opinion, and I'm not a professional reviewer or anything, but I think the characterization was so much better than Season 1. And don't get me wrong, Season 1 had some really memorable characters, but like Ali, but Season 2 had memorable characters that actually survived. Yeah, of course, and just because they survived doesn't make them better characters, but yeah, like Season 2 had a lot more characters that left a lasting impression on me personally, and I just think that like tit for tat, the characters were so much better. I actually felt worried for, I don't know what to call him. I hate the term mama's boy, but I don't know what else really to call him. The guy with the curly hair, I don't know his name, but him and the grandma, I felt really bad for both of them, obviously. I'm sure everyone did, unless you're like a psychopath. But my point is, the characterization of them, of the Thanos the rapper, and if you don't know, check out his real life story, because his real life story is quite sad. Dude deserves a hug and he deserves some love in real life. But the character was an asshole. and that made him kind of a good villain too. Now, I was really hoping in Season 2 that the masked man would eventually, I was hoping he was going to be not necessarily a good guy, but I was hoping this is going to be like a Meruem from Hunter x Hunter type situation. No, minus the romance. No, but my point is, I was hoping he was going to have some redeeming qualities, or at least have a point where he like fully sees the main character's perspective, even if he doesn't agree with it, where he could be like, okay, I get where you're coming from now. It took me a while to see it the way that you see it, but I get where you're coming from. Okay. But that didn't really happen. He was faking it the whole damn time. Dude was actually a devil. I want to say I was pissed off, because the Masked Man is oddly still my favorite character so far within the series. The guy in the business suit, the recruiter, he was actually my favorite, to be honest with you. Even though he died the first episode, dare I say he was my favorite character. And then after him, the Masked Man would be my second favorite character. I really did like the Masked Man, and he was obviously a badass. It was obviously a badass, but still, there's a lot I think to respect about him, despite the negative qualities. And yeah, we're just here to see how this trailer's gonna be presented, to make some assumptions on how Season 3 might go. But yeah, so if you guys are ready to embark on this journey with me, just grab some snacks and sit back. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, bam. Damn, we got blood on the floor already. They look like the main character's shoes. Yeah, I knew it was him. Oh no, we got some new guys. These are new guys, right? Okay, he's not new. He's not new either, the guy, that guy with the short hair. I kind of like him too. Yep, they kept you alive. Fuck that dude! That dude, who is like the underling in the army. I don't remember his name. Fuck him. He was a fucking wuss. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm not Mr. Brave either, but like, everyone was dependent on you. Why the fuck did you go if you were just gonna pussy out? Then you should have not have even went to begin with, bro. Fuck him. But I get where he was coming from though. I get it, but still, fuck him. Ugh. I know when the main character goes back to that room and he sees that wuss in the bed, just when he sees him, I know the amount of shame that's gonna flow through his veins is incalculable, and you deserve it. No, I don't mean the main character. Obviously, he's not gonna have any shame. He's a freaking warrior. He's my second favorite character, really close to the first, and I still want the main character to win. I don't want him to die. I get a strong feeling he might die, but I really don't want him to die. He's still my second favorite. I'm not hating on him. I love the main character. And I still want him to win regardless, even if he's my second favorite. Still, I like a happy ending. Fuck her too, bro. There's a trans guy. I respect him. I do respect him a lot. I hope Granny don't die, bro. I know Granny gonna die because she ain't got much time left, but still. Damn, look at the bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Oh! No, I'm kidding, but still, like. He ain't gonna put a stop to this. Why the fuck you think he's gonna have humanity now? Oh, wait. We throwing hands. We throwing him. We gotta rewind that for a second. Hold on. There's probably a new guy. There's got to be a new character. Who's probably going to be a new type villain involved. I get a feeling he's going to be more... He's like, I'm playing the game. I get a feeling he's going to be one of those villains who are just like, I just do as I'm told. Like, very robotic, nihilistic, and robotic. I'm begging you. I see her hair, and it's down. So she was probably sweating bullets. Look at her hair. It's all rampled and stuff. I get a strong feeling her son died protecting her. I hope they don't shoot her after that, though, because she looks really distraught. But yeah, I don't have faith in her survival because she's old. But I get a feeling that they're going to probably have the son and the mother die together. I don't know why. I just feel like it would be really cruel to separate them together. And the show is cruel, but... I just feel there's more grounds for poetry, a poetic type death to kind of occur. You know, just like from a narrative standpoint. I don't mean because I'm not saying that the show is not cruel enough to go to that point, but yeah, just for narrative purposes. I don't know who those girls are. There's a trans guy. There's the guy with the Bitcoin. Who is he throwing down? I can't see. It's too quick. Is this a spoiler? Oh, they must be fighting. It's probably a one-on-one fight. Look at him, bro. He came with the hands. Oh no, it's not the Bitcoin guy. It's not him. I don't think it is. No, it's not. It's definitely not. No, definitely not. 226. No, that's not. But that room is so. That room is on point. That room is fly. That is a fly room though. It's like very claustrophobic, but still tight quarters. And it looks like he came with the shits too. It looks like he was ready to kill him. So this was just all self-defense. It's probably a one-on-one direct fight. Oh no, he's protecting because there's these girls in the corner. So he's protecting these girls probably is what it is. But who is he protecting? Clearly, I'm sure they're both in the... It's got to be two girls because two guys are going to be hugging each other. It's going to be two girls. So the question is who? Oh, he must have cracked his neck. I see that grit in his teeth. Arrgh, like he's cracking his neck, bro. She's cute, bro. She's super cute. Yeah, it's not him. So they must have been together. Is it the same room? No, I don't think it is. Yeah, it's got to be the same room. Because this scene is the same room, right? So who is that? He's got to be a new character. Get out and live, Junhee. Oh, he grabbed the fucking gun, bro. He grabbed the gun. Look at that gangster move, bro. He grabbed the gun. But they ain't going to pull that trigger, though. Because I know the masked man probably wants to see how things are going. So they ain't going to have the cojones to pull that trigger. We have to get out and live, Junhee. Oh, yeah. What about the brother? Damn. Fuck her, bro. I hope she dies. And look at that. The symbolism, the blood on the blood hands on the wall. That lets you know death happened. Death happened. Oh, it happened. Yeah. I get the feeling the son's gonna die. Oh, it's a long fall. Are you gonna get pushed? Yeah, bro. Grab her. Choke her out, man. Fuck her, bro. Fuck her. But he's chained. He ain't gonna do shit. He ain't gonna do shit. He's chained to the bed. They probably did that as punishment. Yeah, definitely punishment. They chained him to the bed so he wouldn't be able to do X, Y, and Z. And I know for a fact it ain't doing much. It's just the sound engineer. He made it sound like, oh, he's doing some real damage. But I'm me overanalyzing the shit out of this tutorial, yet somehow hypocritically trying to not get spoiled. I know that this choke ain't doing shit. Because I see him choking her ass, and she's still smiling. And by the time the frame changes, she's still smiling. So it's just the sound effect is what it is. Like, see, like, she's still smiling, bro. There was no fucking pressure applied to that neck, bro. Bro, come on, bro. Oh, who's that? New guy. Rando. Fodder character. Oh, yeah, then there's that girl, too. Did the father who she was in the game, like, looking over, did he die already? Because I know he had, like, the daughter with cancer. Someone died, and I know it's going to be someone important. And I know it's not the old granny and her son. I know it's not them who they're dragging off. It's got to be one of the important characters. I'm going to assume it's probably the trans guy. Because he would be the next most important character, I would think, that is going to have, like, a heroic type situation. Who was that? That must have been the brother, right? That was definitely the brother of the masked guy. It's got to be. No, 456. Never mind. It's the main character. I'm an idiot. This is why I got to pause it, bro. Look at that face. Oh, this must be at the end. Yep, it's at the end. This is like probably going to be at the last episode. Okay, so this is a spoiler to me. There is no reason why he would have this face on if they got out safe, if everyone survived. All the people who we care about, if they survived, or at least if he had at least one person survive who was good, right? One person. He would not be making this face, okay? He would not be. So the fact that they're having this meeting, and I know this has to be like the last episode, because why would the main character meet with the masked man with his mask off at that last part? I'm assuming two things are happening. One, every good person died, and he probably won the game again, unintentionally. He probably won the game again. Two, the masked man, he probably already figured out that the masked man is who he is. Or maybe not. I'm doubtful of that. Maybe stretch out number two. But number one, I'm sure of, because he would not be looking like that if one good person survived. But we'll see. But then how about the brother meeting with the masked man? Because the masked man does have a soft spot for his brother, seemingly. But who knows, bro? Because I thought he had a soft spot for the main character. And we know what he did. Damn, it's already over. Damn. That was cool. I know this is going to be really good. I know this is going to be freaking good. Really, really freaking good. And no important characters died season 2. That has me worried. Because it's Squid Game. It's freaking Squid Game. So I know for a fact, season 3, they're going to be like, oh, you thought it was safe. You thought you were safe from not losing anything. But loss builds character, motherfucker. Nah, like, I'm serious. Like, I know for a fact, season 3, they're gonna make up for lost time. They're gonna make up all that time that we didn't lose any characters. They're gonna start making them drop like flies. Maybe not that serious, but my point is they're gonna kill them off. I know they are. I don't think the brother of the masked man is going to die. It is possible that the underling of, I don't know his name, but the Yakuza boss, right? The Yakuza boss had an underling who teamed up with the main character, right? Because he was traumatized when they were playing the Russian roulette. I know he's probably gonna die, likely in my opinion. That's how I think is gonna happen. I think he's gonna die. I could be wrong, but my point is, for sure, I have doubts that the brother's gonna die. The masked man might die in the end, though. We'll see. And I believe Junhee's still gonna have faith, because why would he not? Why would he team up with that sick twisted guy? And I feel like it's gonna have more narrative power in the idea that the main character still lost everything. He lost everything. Everyone still ended up dying, and he still has faith. Because if that wasn't the case, it would have a very nihilistic, overarching theme. And I don't think the show is going for that. I think the show is going to try and send a message that even if it seems green, even if it seems grim on the surface and not just beneath the surface too, everyone died, but even if everyone's dying and everything seems pointless, there is a point, and that you, the one watching the show, could be that person, to change things around. So I get a feeling that the main character is still going to have faith in humanity. And that's even more of a reason for me to believe everyone's going to die, because it's more of a psychological feat. The idea that the main character still hasn't lost his willpower and he still lost everything a second time, even if it's the end. So that to me is just going to have more narrative pull. So I think that's what they're going to go for. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the reaction, make sure you guys leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you guys here. Let's build a community. Leave a comment down below what you think about, this trailer. Tell me what your thoughts are, man. I'll reply to all comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Take it easy. Woo! What type of drugs am I on, bro?